Today we are Saturday, the 5th of August, marking down 1 egg right there because we had 1 egg. So, good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. We are doing stuff at, no way, is it really 4:48?
Yeah, it's not.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm about ready to surprise Angie with something that she has no idea about, and I'm going to show you guys first. So the chickens are laying in the nest box again, or at least that's what we thought. We had made, because the 2 brown ones, this one over here and this one over here, were kind of displaced because of the new chicks coming in. So Angie had made a new nesting box for them over here. And these are 2 dummy eggs, and they stopped laying in here and they started laying in the hen house. And I thought, well, I'm going to take this out. What? Look at that. They've been laying eggs back behind the nest box outside. So we have 4 additional eggs that we had no idea about. Isn't that neat? Now we're going to go surprise Angie. Hopefully she's not looking right now. She's probably very curious as to what's going on.
Where were those?
Those are behind the nest box that you made.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
Now we didn't have to buy eggs.
That's funny.
So that was awesome. We haven't gotten 5 eggs in, like, I can't tell you how long. We have gotten 5 apples though. There's lots of apples. Now that we have the mesh stuff up here, the apples hit that and then they roll down, so we have like apples all over the place. And I'm still going to pull this out of here because that means that maybe one of you 2, or maybe you're laying again. Maybe one of you guys is laying in the nest box and the other one is laying outside. But we're going to take this away and hopefully you'll start laying inside again. Alright, so the goal today is to drop this track down a little bit and take up the space that has now been created due to the pulling of the old floor. So the first thing to do is to pull the track down. The second piece of the equation is to put the new guide for the doors in on the bottom here. And then the third thing I need to do is cut the cutout for the baseboards on the side. I know, it's a little jerry-rigged, but you know, we'll get her done and it'll look decent. So I'm doing this. Angie is preparing for the trip for camping, and it smells so good in here. Apparently we're gonna have tacos one night.
Yep.
So it smells like tacos in here, and I'm very hungry. And
No tacos.
No tacos for me?
Nope.
And seeing the bacon over here, I think that you're gonna like pre-cook the bacon
I
too.
accidentally froze it last night and I was like, oh crap, I need to pre-cook some.
So pre-cook the bacon so that when we get up there, we don't have to have a huge mess of bacon and it takes less time to cook. And you're also making a 2 babies.
This is regular bread.
That's a big baby.
This is sourdough.
That's a small baby. Big baby. Small baby. All right, and I got the saw going on out there, so I want to go cut. I absolutely love having a table saw. I do not love the fact that I have to pull it out of the back room, drag it outside, because it's not the lightest thing in the world. It's not heavy, it's just very awkward. So I can't wait to get a garage and have a shop to where I can just have this stuff set up and not have to drag it outside all the time. And this is why we wait until the weather is, well, semi-good. It's not raining, so that's good. But we have to wait till the weather's good so we can bring this stuff outside. Anyway, if you guys have a table saw, you'll know that for something like this, you want to trim just a little bit off of it, but you notice the blade doesn't go all the way to the top. For most of you that don't do projects like this, you think to yourselves, well, just, you know, take the wood after you've cut this part right here and then flip it over like this and then do this side, right? And it'll match 100%. Well, it never matches 100%. I mean, unless you have a better table saw maybe, but so I'm hoping there's not going to be a groove here. If there's a groove here, then the track isn't going to sit flush and things are going to be kind of wonky. So I'm hoping for no wonkiness. We'll see what happens here. Okay, so now that we've done that, we will turn it over upside down and attempt to do the same thing again to the other side and see what happens. Paper thin, look at that. That's so neat. Oh, I broke it. All right, well, maybe I didn't do, that's pretty good. Oh, that's really good. Wow. If I didn't know better, I'd say that I had a planer. Wow. All right, cool. All right. It's not a sunny day, and we're at Lowe's. Surprise, surprise, it's the weekend. The weekend equals Lowe's, or at least some kind of hardware store or home improvement or something like that. Angie and I were going to go up to Mount Rainier today, but with it cloudy and everything, we wouldn't have seen too much, so we're just gonna get prepared for next week. So I've got this top piece all done. I have the track back in. It's exactly where it needs to go. I've got everything tightened. The gap down at the bottom is completely okay. I've gone and trimmed out the corner here, so it meets pretty much up against the wall there, which is great from there all the way to the top. My next thing that I have to do is I have to put the guide in that I just got through going to Lowe's to get. Now here's the thing with it, is that we're on a concrete slab, can't go through this board. I want to try this first, so I've drilled a hole first. I've already measured, so that's going to be the center hole right here, but the screws are a little bit longer. So I've taken this piece of scrap, and you guys can see that this center one, the screw sticks out just a little bit. These other ones right here, the screws stick out a lot more. So what I'm going to do is pre-drill the hole down here, all 3 holes down there. I want to take these screws and start them. So I want to start to screw into them so that the threads, begin to happen. So it threads the hole. Then I'll take them back out. But I'm going to cut these off here, here, and here. And I'm going to remember which one is which. So these 2 right here are for the end pieces that stick out a little bit more. This one here is for the center piece that'll have a little bit more grip on it. And that way, none of them push down through the concrete and actually lift the floor piece up. So I'm gonna go use my cutter and trim all these, and yeah, we should be good to go. And there we go. One more piece of Phoenix's room puzzle done. The only thing that we have left now is making the door a little longer on the bottom, the threshold right there, and the handle, the hinges, and paint around the door and paint on the door. We're going to be keeping this side over here, the natural wood, and on the side over here it'll be white to match everything else back here. So just about done. Now speaking of done, Angie's been cooking all day. She started out with tacos. Yeah. Made the neighborhood smell wonderful. Then she cooked bread. Again, making the neighborhood hungry and smelling wonderful. And then she cooked bacon, making the neighborhood, and the reason why I say that is because we have the vents, and the vents outside, and I was in the backyard cutting wood, and I could smell the food, and I'm like, it smells so good. And then she does this.
Shrimp.
Seafood.
Did you go outside and check the burger?
Oh yeah, I'll go outside and check my burger.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Is it done? Oh. Whoa. I'd say so. 12:32. Angie's digging through things and stuff, preparing for camping and stuff. And I just got through editing, and I just got through doing some IMDb stuff. I added some photos. I now have a headshot. Oh, that's funny. And yeah, and we added some more pictures to be on 1031, although it's going to take a day, possibly until Monday, before they're approved. And what else? Oh yes, we are officially on season 13 now. Season 14, 14 years of vlogging will begin on September 26th. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyway, so speaking of vlogging and the next day and stuff like that, we will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to finish editing this and get to bed. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Buffy, say goodbye. Can you feed me? I want food. Bye.